these are our floor stations for week B for beginner. We have a lot of flipping this week, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. On our first one, we're gonna practice our split station. So for our taller friends, probably in our 8 to 10 group, we're gonna leave our blocks a little bit higher like this. For our little friends in our 5 to 7, we can flip them down so they're a little bit lower. So we're gonna put our hands on each side of them. They can push up and they can do a split jump. They can stay up here and they can switch legs, or they can just keep kicking, or they can push up every time and split and then go back down. For our next one, we're gonna do our backwards roll down the pink mat. For this one, we wanna make sure we land on our feet and really encourage them to not land on their knees. So really finishing our flip the right way. Over here, we're gonna do our cartwheel, and they can use the blocks. They can just start with one block. They can stack 2 high, or they can do 3 high, whatever they want. And then we're gonna put our hands on the green, starting in our lunge, taking over, and finishing in our lunge shape. And they can try to not knock our blocks over. Using the wall, we're gonna practice our lunge T-shapers and really get them to only put their fingertips on the wall so we're not pressing into the wall, and then keeping tight, strong arms and not letting them bend. So we're in a big lunge, our arms are up and straight. We're gonna lean forward and tap, and go back to our lunge. Notice we don't lean into the wall, we just tap it lightly. Over here, if we do need to add a station, we're gonna use our panel mat that's sitting right here. We're gonna do some elevated push-ups. So we're gonna try it on our feet instead of our knees, so we can both strong our arms and do our push-ups. If they really need to, they can go on their knees and do their push-ups that way. But let's encourage at least trying on our feet to begin with. Over here on our cheese mat, we're gonna do handstand forward rolls. If our beginner friends are not ready, we can just kick up into our handstand and return to our feet. If you feel like our friends' necks are not gonna be safe by doing our full kick over, let's not have them kick over and just kick up to our handstand or even a half handstand and return to our feet in a good, nice lunge shape. So we're starting in our lunge, our arms are up, kicking up to a handstand, rolling, and standing up if we can. Over here, this is a newer cartwheel station. They haven't really done this one before. We have 2 options here. If they are ready, they can do a normal cartwheel through our rainbows and just use them to keep ourselves straight. If they are not ready, we can do our half cartwheel and land our feet on whichever side they are. So I am a left-footed cartwheel, so I'm gonna try to land my feet on that side since I'm only going halfway. Starting our lunge, hands and feet in the middle. If they want, they can go all the way through. And then using our blocks, we're gonna have 2 purposes for this. So with our smaller friends again, we wanna use our block halfway, putting our feet up on top. We're gonna do a half handstand, and we're gonna hold 1 foot in the air. If they want more of a challenge, they can switch their feet, and by switching them faster, it makes it a little bit harder. So if they ask for something harder, that's something we can add for an upgrade. So we're in our half, we can put 1 foot up, and switch them.